I've been watching Summer Game Fest 2022, Summer of Gaming, which is replacing E3 this year of 2022 since it's been canceled. But it has been confirmed that it is coming back in 2023, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm wanting to title this video Summer Game Fest 2022, Summer of Gaming, Day 1. This is going to be going on for several days now. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, just subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. These are my highlights of Day 1. So these are the games that got announced today from these events that I'm excited about. These events that I'm going to be talking about that happened today was Upload VR, so it's VR titles. Summer Game Fest, of course, which was hosted by Jeff Keighley. And also Devolver Digital. So, let's get started. These are not in particular order about games that it's my highlights, the ones I'm excited about. Alright, let's go. Alright, first is the VR games. Broken Edge is set to come out sometime this year. It was a medieval sword fighting game in VR. I think it's pretty much coming to I think strictly PC, VR, might have been even Oculus Quest 2, I can't remember. I think pretty much all of these are PC and Oculus Quest 2 games, I believe. Next is the Patcher. I think it's a game that's still in development. They're going to have a free beta coming up sometime this year in 2022. It's a shooter title. It looks pretty good. Now, shooting games in VR, pretty good. Can't really go wrong with shooters unless the game is horrible, but so far the shooter games I've played in VR have been fantastic. Alright, next game is the Twilight Zone. Have you ever seen the Twilight Zone? That's a crazy, creepy, far out, strange TV show. Well, they're doing a VR game called the Twilight Zone VR. Makes sense, right? It's coming out this July, which is next month, so that's pretty cool. Next is a game I'm very excited about playing. It's already out right now for PlayStation VR 1. Might even be out for something else. But it's coming to Oculus Quest 2, and I think even, maybe even another headset. Moss Book 2, which comes out very soon, July 21st of this year. I think for I can't remember specifically what VR headsets it's coming out to that it's not already out on. I'm excited to play Moss Book 2. Love the first game. I did a review on it, and I also did a playthrough on my channel. You should be able to find it in my playlist. Moss. Alright. You play as a mouse with a sword. You control the mouse, and you also play as yourself in the VR game. It's hard to explain. It's so good. Alright, next game is Hell's Sweeper VR. It's a horror game. Looks pretty good. Next is E-Spire 2. I don't know about the first one, but the second one looks pretty good. It's coming out this year. Now that Hellsweeper game, I think it's coming out this year. I don't remember. But E-Spire 2 is a shooter. Next game is What the Bat? No, I didn't say a bad word. Or did I? I'm just playing. What the Bat? So, in this game, you have your controllers in VR, and in-game, you have these bats. And you could beat up vending machines, you could play baseball with your bats, and you do all kind of other crazy mess. So, it's kind of like a silly game slash sports title. It looked like it might be pretty fun. So, don't be What the Bat. I don't know what I was trying to do with that, but anywho. Just ignore that if you can. It's coming out this year. Alright, are you a fan of Among Us? Would you like to play it in VR? But because you can very soon. Among Us VR is coming out holiday 2022. Next game is the last VR game that I'm excited about. Killer Frequency. It's a horror game, as you can tell from the title. Next is Summer Game Fest. Like I said, it was hosted by Jeff Keighley. The first thing they showed off was exclusive first gameplay of Street Fighter 6. I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan, but the game does look pretty fun. I may or may not play it, but I was kind of excited about it. It looked kind of cool. It's coming out in 2023 for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, and S. Next is Aliens Dark Descent. I couldn't really tell about the gameplay. I'll have to see some more on it. But we're getting another Aliens game in 2023. Of course, if you didn't already know, it's a horror title for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Next is the Callisto Protocol. It's Dead Space like. Dead Space like. So it's a horror game. Oh, it looks so good. It really does. Coming out for PS5 and PS4 this December 2nd. Really looking forward to that game. Oh, it looks so good. It really did. Check out some gameplay on it. Matter of fact, they had some gameplay there as well. Exclusive gameplay. Man. Alright, moving on. Witchfire is like it was a fantasy game. Looks like it's got some magic and stuff elements in it. It's a first person shooter. It looked pretty good. I didn't see no release date. Next is a game I need to see some more on, but it looked interesting. It's called Routine. It looked like a shooter. It's coming out to PC and Xbox Series X and S. Like I said, I need to see some more on it, but it did look interesting. From far as I can tell. Alright, then of course The Rock showed up in a video, and he was making some cheesy jokes, being really, really silly. He was in a gym, so he was working out and stuff. And of course, he had to mention his Black Adam film, which he plays as a Superman like superhero. And it sounds like to me he's going to be more powerful than Superman, because he was saying Superman has a weakness, and of course it's kryptonite. But he said Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam, his ability is magic. It was The Rock's own words, so hopefully I won't get some hate from that from Superman fans, because I am a fan of Superman. It's The Rock's own words. I'm just repeating some of it. Okay, moving on. Next is Marvel Midnight Suns. I can't tell how this game is going to play like. I don't know, but it's another Marvel game coming out, so I'll be excited about checking it out. It's releasing October 7th, 2022. I think it's pretty much releasing on everything except... I think it's releasing on everything, including Switch, I think. Pretty much, if I remember correctly. Next is DLC for Cuphead. Cuphead in the Delicious Last Course. I've never played Cuphead before. I'm excited to play it as soon as I can. It's a hard side-scrolling, I guess you can say a shooter, or is it called Run and Gun? Is that the right title for it? It's a side-scroller run and gun game, I guess. Very hard. Love the art style of it. It's like the old school, retro, classic, cartoon style graphics. I love how it looks. It looks so cool. The DLC is going to release June 30th. Very, very soon. Next is a game I'm very excited about. It's getting a physical copy. I cannot wait for it. TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Finally got its release date. June 16th. Very, very soon. Next week. And Casey Jones was confirmed to be in the game. Playable. A lot of people were saying on YouTube, it's like, hey, where's Casey Jones at? He'd be perfect to be in this game as a playable character. Well, there you go. Casey Jones joins the game. And of course, if you didn't already know, it's a beat 'em up style game, and that's pretty much what the old school style retro Ninja Turtle games were. And this one is supposed to be a sequel, I think, to Turtles in Time. Really looking forward to this. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, and I think it's pretty much coming. I think it's coming to Switch and PS4 and Xbox One. It's not coming to PS5 or Series X. It's not coming to those. Alright, next game. I'll have to see some more on this. It's a JRPG. They showed a little bit of gameplay on it, not much. I've never seen the anime. Probably going to get some hate. Hopefully not too much. One Piece Odyssey. I loved the graphics, the art style, the way it looked. It looked just like the anime. It's coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC sometime this year. Next is Capcom Arcade Stadium number 2. It's a collection of retro titles coming out. Not sure if it's going to be a physical copy or not. I can't remember about the first one either. But it's going to release July 22nd of this year. Pretty cool. Cannot go wrong with retro games, in my opinion. It's coming out for Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Next is a Doom-like game. I loved the music in this game. Bands from like Arch Enemy, so many other heavy metal screamo style bands. Music was playing in the background of this Doom-like game, and the game has a fitting title: Metal Hell Singer. Because, oh yeah, why not? The demo is out now for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S and PC. It didn't have an actual release date, but the demo is out, so check it out. Especially if you're a fan of Doom and you love the music in Doom, you're probably going to love the music for this as well. Especially if you're a fan of Arch Enemy. And Arch Enemy, awesome band. Next is a Until Dawn light game, meaning it's heavy in the story. You control a character. The purpose of the game is you have to try to make the characters all survive if possible. Very hard to do in these style of games. It's called the Quarry. I don't know. It's coming out June 10th for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. It looks really good. I'm interested in it. Next is Saint Roll Reboot. It looks really good. I've never played the series before. It always looked interesting to me. This one's looking really good for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S and PC. Next is a game that I'm really interested in. I need to see some more of it. It reminds me a lot like the Batman Arkham games. Matter of fact, it's set in the same universe. Arkham Knights. Releasing October 25th of this year for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S and PC. Next was a game that we already knew about, but it just got confirmed here, along with some update of the TV show of the same title as well, and a multiplayer standalone game coming as well. So what am I talking about? The Last of Us is getting a multiplayer standalone game. It's in development now. Neil Druckmann, the creator, was on stage telling us all of this. He gave us a little bit of an update on the HBO series. Very excited about that. And the filming wraps up tomorrow, which is so cool, on season 1. Then the Troy Baker and what's her name, the original actors who voiced Ellie and Joel in the first 2 games, came up on stage, and they had confirmed that they will appear in the show. We don't know exactly who they're going to be playing as, but we know for sure they're not going to be playing as Ellie or Joel. I think those characters are being played by Bella Ramsey is playing as Ellie, and Pedro something is playing as Joel. And they look pretty much like the characters from the games. I'm very excited about the show. Cannot wait for a trailer to drop. Can't not wait for a trailer to drop. And the creator Neil Druckmann had also confirmed that he had directed one of the episodes, which is so cool. And then The Last of Us Part 1 Remake was officially confirmed. It's been all over the internet, cover art, case art, everything about it had been confirmed on the internet, but we got the official confirmation that it's happening. It's being completely rebuilt from the ground up for the PS5. Oh man, it looks so good. They had a comparison of the remastered version compared to this PS5 remake. I mean, it was a massive difference. The PS5 version, the characters looked more real, and Neil Druckmann had confirmed that they finally were able to have their realization, their uh, their actual envision of the actual game when they were making it years ago. They finally got to fulfill that dream with the PS5 version. Oh, cannot wait to play this. September 2nd, 2022 for the PS5 remake of The Last of Us Part 1. They actually titled that The Last of Us Part 1, so that's pretty cool. Next is very short for the last one, and that's Devolver Digital. There was only 2 games there I was excited about, and that was Cult of the Lamb. It's an indie title. You play as, I think, a lamb-like character. It's very, very Zelda-like. It looks pretty good when it comes to the graphics. And then the last game, I gotta see some more on it, but it looked interesting. It looked like it played as a side-scroller, and it also looked like it turned into an adventure-style game. It's hard to explain. The title of the game is The Plucky Square. It looked pretty cool. Very excited about that one. I got to see some more though. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video about me talking about my highlights from the Upload VR Summer Game Fest 2022, and also Devolver Digital. Like I said, I'm going to title this video Summer Game Fest 2022 / Summer of Gaming, my highlights, day 1. Hopefully you can look forward to tomorrow for day 2, and the following day, day 3. And I think even Sunday they're going to do some more, but I think I'll wait until the following Monday to upload that one, get a little bit of a break. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can look forward to the other ones as well. It's an exciting time. It's pretty much E3, but it's not E3, but I'll take it. Alright, thanks so much. And if you watched any of it, of the stuff that's been going on today, or planning to for the rest of the other days, let me know. Alright, thanks so much. Alright, bye.